Hello and welcome to a new episode of Magic the Opening. In this episode, we'll be opening up a pack of Modern Masters. This will be the first of several videos I do where I open up Modern Masters, so let's not waste any time. This one has a Dark Confidant on the front. That's the new artwork. Alright, and all of these packs come with one foil in them. Alright, so first we have Skyreach Manta. Then Thalid Germinator. This is a new artwork from Modern Masters. Alright, next we have Dream Spoiler Witches. This is from the Lorwyn block. Wrathy Trapper. This is a rogue. Or a rebel, excuse me. Well, since it's a rogue, it'll play in with the prowl mechanic, which is on a few cards in Modern Masters. And there's the, if you're playing limited in Modern Masters, there's a black and white rebel deck that you can make. So he works with both. Plus, the pay a black and to tap a creature is a great ability to have, especially in limited. All right, next we have Fiery Fall. This is from Shards of Alara. Or the Shards of Alara block. It has basic land cycling. There's multiple cards in Modern Masters with basic land cycling. It's an expensive spell, but it deals 5 damage to target creature, but with land cycling it makes it so you can fix your mana. It was especially good in Shards of Alara block, which was a gold-themed block. Alright, next we have Moth Dust Changeling. Again, this is it has Changeling, which is a really cool ability where it's a this creature is all creature types at all times, including in your library, your graveyard, your hand, on the battlefield, wherever. And it plays well with the tribal interactions with Modern Masters, but it was in Lorwyn block, which was a tribal-themed set. And it played well in a Merfolk deck for a while that allowed you to tap and untap a whole bunch of stuff and be able to draw a bunch of cards, essentially. Alright, we have a Blind Spot Giant. There's a giant theme, tribal theme in Modern Masters. This one in particular needs you to control another giant in order for it to attack or block. But if you do, you're paying 3 mana for a 4/3, which is a great deal. Alright, Ruined Stalactite. It gives a creature +1/+1 and it makes them every creature type, so essentially gives them Changeling. So, not the greatest, but if you have a tribal theme or a lot of interactions with tribes, creature types, it can be helpful. Echoing Courage. Target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature get +2/+2 until end of turn. Bound in Silence. That's a tribal enchantment. There are tribal sorceries and other tribal spells. They were mostly in Lorwyn, but this was printed in Time Spiral, which was a sneak peek towards the Lorwyn block, which was involved all the tribes. And again, there's the black and white rebel theme going on in Modern Masters, so there'll be cards that you can use to basically search up a rebel, or this rebel aura to use. It's essentially just pacifism for 3 mana otherwise. Alright, Sudden Shock. That's a it's essentially shock for 2 mana. Target creature or player is dealt 2 damage. But with Split Second, the ability has this, which is from Time Spiral block. It is essentially when this spell goes on the stack, nothing else can enter the stack really. So if you cast this, it's going to resolve. They can't counter it. They can't, unless it's a mana ability, they can't react to it at all, or anything that would be on the stack anyway. Alright, Stir the Pride. Instant spell, choose 1. Target creatures, or creatures you control get +2/+2 until end of turn, or until end of turn, creatures you control gain. Whenever this creature deals damage, you gain that much life. And has Entwine, which enables you to choose both of those abilities. In Limited, this is a pretty good card. Alright, we have Trigon Predator. He's the or that's new artwork. He was from the original Ravnica block. I really like the new artwork on here, and he's a very powerful card. He's seen play in Legacy, Modern. He's a 3 mana for 2/3 flyer, is great to begin with, but on top of that, whenever he deals combat damage to target player, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment that they control. So a lot of value with that guy. And I think we're going to have, yeah, this will be the rare Revelark. Revelark's a great card. He was from Morningtide. He is one of the first cards I ever played, actually. When I first learned or got into Magic during, or about a week after Morningtide came out, and I bought a pre-con deck, which was blue and white, had a lot of Kithkin, but it had a Revelark in there. And it's a powerful spell, 4/3 flyer, 5, which is good. It's flying. When Revelark leaves the battlefield, return up to 2 target creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, and it has Evoke, which is you can cast it for its Evoke cost instead of just casting it normally. This card works really great. There's a lot of decks that have used it. When it was in Standard, it was really popular. And yes, yeah, really great card. All right, and the foil is foil Darkmoor Salvage. This is from Time Spiral block. It's a land that produces black mana and has Dredge too. Comes in the battlefield tapped. Some Dredge decks might play it, but not bad. And finally, we get a Kithkin Soldier token. So there you have it. That's the first pack of Modern Masters that I've opened. There'll be more to come, and I will have other Magic the Opening episodes on my channel, and I will be traveling to Grand Prix Las Vegas this summer, which is a Modern Masters limited Grand Prix. So I'll be doing a full thing of coverage for my other show, Magic Time. So you can expect to see a lot of coverage from that tournament in the future. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and have a good day.